I'm very happy,
Oh yeah, correct.
Yes.
We are back.
Yes, welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey. Again, my name is Jerell and he is Youngseog.
Yes. Today we will having a nice night. We will introduce a lot of yummy and enjoyable drinks for you guys today.
Yeah, because I always say Soju and he always say
Soju.
Soju.
Yeah. Or makgeolli. Yeah,
Makgeolli.
a lot. Yes, we have a lot.
So this is what we're going to share with you guys today, the drinking culture in Japan and Korea.
Yes, correct.
All right. So let's dive in.
Yes.
Because we are all happy
We cannot
today.
wait.
We are all ready. The ice is going to melt also.
Yes, correct. Let's start.
Let's start.
Let's talk about
liquor. Okay, liquor in Japanese is sake. All right. And sake is, the Westerners always say sake, sake, sake.
Oh.
But when you go to any restaurant and you ask for sake, usually it's being served warm or hot.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. And then, this sake usually is made of rice wine, rice, fermented, if you
okay.
do not already know.
Yeah, sake is exactly meaning of rice wine or liquor.
Yep.
Both were
rice wine,
rice
fermented by
wine.
rice. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
And then
I see.
the origin of sake, Nihonshu, also starts from this island called Kyushu.
Kyushu.
And in Kyushu, when they start to make sake and Nihonshu, usually it's from 4 different bases.
Okay.
Sweet potato, buckwheat, rice, and then also barley.
Oh, from the rice grain, right?
Yes. And it starts from Kyushu.
Kyushu.
What about Korea?
Korea, we call is 술. Sorry, we'll share the slide again during the meeting.
And
then share the slide. So yeah, in Korea we normally says that liquor is 술. So yeah, 술 means not only the 맥주, soju, every alcohol things we call 술. So sometimes for teasing, when drink today, oh yeah, I can drink the beer very well, very nice. Oh, today I can enjoy a lot and a lot. So it means I can drink very well. It means 술이 술술 들어간다. 술술 means very smoothly. 술술. 술 is liquor. 술술 means smoothly. So okay. Then what about in Japanese that we can enjoy the liquor?
Yeah, in Japan actually, there's a difference between shochu and nihonshu. All right, the one that we talk about is nihonshu. Actually, shochu has alcohol level between 20 to 45%.
Oh,
so it can go to very high, very strong. Yeah, but the normal sake that we talk about is no more than 15%.
No more than 15%?
Yeah, usually 15%.
Oh, I see.
So there's something that many people may not know.
Okay. Then what about the lower than 15%? Only beer there.
Yeah. Only okay. Actually, we are getting very hot. Youngseog, maybe should I pour you a drink first?
Oh yes, please.
I mean we should start. We should start. Yeah, the ice are melting already.
I see.
If you don't mind me doing this.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I'm going to do this and put some ice.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start. You're gonna choose soju or you're gonna choose makgeolli. I think soju is better.
Whatever. I like everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, and I'm also gonna prepare another one because I'm gonna recommend for me. I'm gonna recommend umeshu.
Umeshu.
Yeah, because Valentine's Day is coming. All right, drinking umeshu with your loved one because it's sweet. Yeah, represent.
So umeshu is a what percent is it?
Umeshu is actually very low. No more than 15%.
Okay, then shall we start umeshu first?
You want umeshu first?
Yeah.
Why not?
So
Sweet.
umeshu, maybe we explain or not. Umeshu we made from plum. Plum. So when we having umeshu, smells so sweet and flavorful of the plum. As much as this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you see what we are doing now? Oh, okay. Whew. Refreshing. Shall we? Kambe?
짠!
Kambe!
I can taste the plum and sweet.
It's very sweet. And do you know something about umeshu? One thing good about umeshu is that it has no expiry date, you know.
Wow. Yeah. Yes. Actually, also, whenever visiting my grandparents' house, full of the plum wine, umeshu was be arranged at the side of the wall.
Yeah.
Big jar.
Big jar.
Transparent. So, yeah, when making umeshu is very simple. Wash plum very completely and placing the sugar, plum, sugar, plum, sugar, and plum, and cover tightly, and just place it. Then, when plum is melting or extracting some juice from the outside, then mixing with sugar, and then it become fermented, then becoming umeshu.
I think we are jumping ahead of our slide, but let's go back to the slide a little bit. Just now we talked about nihonshu. So these are the 4 types. I mean, the slide shows nihonshu. Like I say, it comes from Kyushu to begin with. And some of the key ingredients, again, they are potato, sweet potato, barley, rice, and buckwheat.
Okay.
All the grains that you mentioned.
Kyushu is
the southern part of Japan.
Right, so warm place because have to fermentate. If cool, then not enough temperature to fermentate.
Correct.
Okay, next
and
one.
Then what
this
about?
One is Korean rice wine. Makgeolli. So this one is these days a lot of new flavor of makgeolli. So I will show you this. Oh, cannot see.
Banana.
Yeah, banana flavor rice wine. So banana flavor rice wine. So not only the banana, also peach flavor. Yeah, recently many things. So if you try not only the original, also you can try banana or peach flavored makgeolli.
Interesting. Because I thought in Korea, the banana flavor is famous is always the banana milk.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now,
so interesting is sake and makgeolli are be made with rice.
Rice. That's the key difference.
Why different color? Sake is very transparent. Right. Makgeolli is very white because rice wine we scoop everything, but sake keep just pouring on top of the liquor. Just remove all the things.
Distill.
Yeah, distill. Yes, distill. Yeah. Also, sake distill.
Huh?
Sake is only
just the top fermented. Take the top.
Correct. The only transparent one. Okay, let's go next.
Okay, slide. Next one. Anyway, whatever we're sharing here today is our own experience. Okay, what we know. Based on our experience. And of course, now we talk about umeshu.
Yes, we already explained.
We already start drinking about umeshu already.
Yes.
One more time. Ureshi. Okay. The good thing about umeshu, like my good friend here, Youngseog, I share is there is no expiry date.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So you can go and buy umeshu, keep it for 5, 10, 15 years. You can always drink it.
Yes.
In fact, the
correct.
longer the better. Yeah.
Correct. Okay,
Huh?
in Korean, 매실주.
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 매실 name is plum. So 매실주.
Ah, 매실 is
매실주.
plum.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the same.
Correct. Same.
Ah, okay. So you, in Korea, you make your own 매실주 more.
No, normally we just buy.
Ah.
Only countryside or grandparents' generation, they make their own plum wine. But normally, young generations just buy from supermarket.
Easy, yeah?
Correct.
Right. It's also the same for Japan right now. Soju used to be something that, you know, has the impression with the older generation or businessmen. But like in Korea, now soju is also being sold in terms of cans. You can get it from the 7-Eleven or the convenience store, in which I also have a couple here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. In Korea, not only in a glass bottle, also we are sell in the pack. Like, yeah, like in the milk pack, yeah, paper pack, right? Yeah. So very easy to carry when you climb the mountain. When climbing and then when rest, yeah, just sip a little bit, then get more energy and climb more. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We are getting a little bit tipsy, but before we get further tipsy, let's get our friends out there who is joining us, same but different.
Yes.
Yeah, today we're talking about liquor. I always say soju. My friend Oppa always say
Soju.
Soju. It's same but different.
Yes.
So if you like what you see today, please like us, subscribe, and share.
Can I give you a soju?
Yeah.
Or
Let's
shot?
start.
Yes.
I always enjoy going to Korea and
Okay.
then drink.
Okay, I'll give you first. Actually, the younger one give the soju to senior. That is the kind of the showing
Very old.
respect. No, even though 1 year older or 2 years older than me, then I have to give first.
Yes.
So in Korea, I don't know why, but cover the label first, and then support the bottom, and then pour with 2 hands. And then just fill 80% of shots.
Oh.
So then also after that
I do for you.
Can, give me back.
I'll do for you.
Also when we get it, also using 2 hands. Okay, thank you.
And then what will happen?
And then when cheering, also young generation have to cheer
Masho.
below than senior.
Because I senior.
Yes. And then when get it, I have to turn my hand.
I can drink anywhere I want. He has to turn.
Actually, you don't have to get it using both hands. Just using one hand and get it, and also pouring one hand.
사장님.
사장님.
라오pan.
Yes.
라오pan.
Yeah.
Laopan, not laopan.
Okay.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers. One of the good thing about you are a Korean. Come on. What's happening? Chotomate. Okay, but anyway, drinking culture in Korea is really very interesting. The one thing about drinking culture in Korea is that you can never pour a drink to the for your friends, okay? Anybody around the table. Macam. Unless the glass bottle is empty, right?
Correct.
맞아요.
맞아요.
맞아, 맞아.
Yeah, when always first shot is always bottoms up, and then to make the mood more cheerfully and then make fun. So normally when starting the happy hour, first shot normally bottoms up, and then next shot is just can go my pick. Give more.
Okambe. Second demonstration. Matcha.
Yeah. It's like I'm in Korea.
I miss Korea. But I have a question for you, Youngseog.
Yes.
Why all the soju bottle are in green color?
That is a good question. Normally, when you go to supermarket, all soju bottle color is green, but only 20 years ago, the color was transparent, or a little bit sky blue, transparent. However, Jillo, Chinese, they made the bottle as green. They start to make it green and become very popular. So all of company, they are trying to make the bottle as green. But now, these days, they want to see some kind of retro. So suddenly, one company releasing a new bottle as a transparent. Now, become more. People are trying to buy this transparent bottle.
Okay, so Jinro is the number one.
Yeah, number one.
And because of them, all the soju is always in green transparent bottle.
Yes, correct.
Naruhodo ne? Soju versus sake. I mean, I have no sake, but we can do umeshu. Come by. So you see, in Japan it's different. In Korea, you have to wait for the glass to be empty before you can pour.
Yeah, correct.
But for Japan, you can pour anytime.
Yeah. Even
I'm asking for it now. Nice. You want some?
I'm enough.
Yeah, Korean, yeah.
I'm enough.
Korean, yeah.
I feel like doing in a business now.
We're in the business of sharing knowledge with our friends outside.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so what's the next slide we have here? Okay.
Let's talk about
we talk some taste. Yeah. Like umeshu, we always say that it's sweet, and in Japanese, sweet is amai. Amai. What about in Korea?
In 달다.
Taida.
Yes. When drink the soju or beer together and someone says, "Oh, soju is sweet," then please be careful of that guy. He cannot control that day, and then he will black out. So you have to take care of that person. So someone is saying that's sweet, then please be careful. Also, when you drink, today is quite sweet, and you cannot control, and then keep drinking, and then black out. Be careful.
Okay. We'll come to the word called drunk later, but let's go with the taste first, right? And then there's another taste, okay? Among the sake and the shochu is bitter. Bitter in Japanese is called nigai. Yeah, depending on nigai. Bitter. Let's learn the Korean word of nigai.
In Korean, 쓰다. And also, ouch. Oh my God, it's so bitter. Also.
So is any of the makgeolli or soju bitter or no?
Soju is especially very bitter. Makgeolli sometimes sweet and very soft
Mm.
because the alcohol is quite low.
Okay.
But be careful. Even though you keep drinking, also you can be blacked out. So this I will introduce another dangerous alcohol, but makgeolli also quite dangerous. I will introduce most dangerous drinks.
Most dangerous drink.
Yeah. It means also you have to be careful of yourself, and then also make the. Even though some people doesn't like the alcohol bitter taste, when drink this, you will also like it.
Okay. So let's go to another flavor. Oh no, I'm wrong. Okay, another flavor is soup pie with sour.
Sour, soup pie.
Soup pie.
Soup pie. Okay.
So now in Japan, they are getting very popular for this soup pie taste. For chuhai, for soju, is getting very popular right now.
Yeah, because I think the alcohol taste itself is quite bitter. So adding with the sour things, then quite refreshing.
Yes. They are targeting also the younger market right now.
Correct.
So that's why all the big companies in Japan, I believe the same for Korea also, they are pushing out all these soju in can form that the youngsters can buy from convenience stores, and then they come out with this soup pie, sour taste, and then somehow the young generation like it very much, and then there was a craze about this, and then all the major breweries in Japan, they launch a lot of this soup pie soju.
Oh, okay. Also, I want to share in Korea that soju original taste quite bitter, but now they adding a lot of flavors. So grapefruits or green grape, and then this one is citron.
Oh.
Yeah, citron. So when explain the citron is sour taste, right? So alcohol and sour taste are quite matching. So in Korea, a sour taste you can explain shida.
Shida.
I know that shida in Japanese means servant.
So that's name.
Yeah, correct. Shida.
But that's how I can remember.
But shida.
So I be your servant. Youngseog 씨, 맞자요. 맞자요.
Good, thank you.
맛있어.
Shida. So, not only the citron, also orange. Yeah, many companies are adding many flavors at soju. So, younger generations are trying a lot.
Okay. So what's next? The word that we always must know when we go drinking session in Japan and Korea. Mine need no introduction because it's very similar to the Chinese sound called kanpai. In Japanese, it's kanpai.
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 자, kanpai.
Kanpai.
Hi, kanpai. Korean? You are Korean, Youngseog 씨. Youngseog 씨. 잠깐만. 잠깐만.
Wait. If your wife is pregnant and cannot enjoy the happy hour in a long time, then you can understand why to drink the water.
Right, also. I'm sorry to say that you are the worst Korean I know in terms of drinking. But anyway, let's go for this one.
I need a warming up. Okay, in Korean, similar saying, 건배.
건배.
But also we can use this one, 짠. Because sound is
짠.
짠.
Okay, Japanese also have. They say 짠, we say 칭.
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 칭, 심하셔.
칭 is more high pitch.
Yeah. Maybe they
Oh.
should use the glass to ching.
Okay.
Yeah, ching.
Oh, ching.
Okay. So you can use
Chan.
jang in Korean or you use ching in Japanese.
Okay.
Ching.
Ching. Why? The slide.
The barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Should we eat some more?
After finish, let's enjoy yangnyeom chicken.
Yeah. So I think we are a little bit drunk. Yeah. Drunk in
Tipsy.
Japanese. Tipsy.
Yeah,
In Japanese, it's called yotte.
Yotte.
Yeah. There's another way to say it. Usually, they also use this phrase called yopparate.
Yopparate.
Yotte is more formal. Yopparate is a little bit more casual.
Oh, okay.
Yotte.
Yotte.
Or
Yotte.
yopparate.
Yotte is what level of the drunk? That quite drunk or tipsy or?
I do not know about the Korean one. You have different level, but Japanese don't have level. Drunk means drunk.
Yeah. In Korea, we really enjoying the drinks. So many level of tipsy we can express.
Okay. So what is this level?
Okay, this red level is very high, right? So if you can read Korean, 낮술에 꽐라되면. 꽐라 means
꽐라되면.
꽐라 means very drunk. So
Oh.
about very high and then very drunk and then keep talking to himself, or even though don't know who else, but keep talking. Yeah, kind of that. Yeah. Is 꽐라 is quite young generation using this one.
꽐라, but here is
취하다.
취하다.
취하다 means tipsy.
Tipsy.
Yeah. Drunk.
꽐라.
꽐라.
So it seems like the drinking culture in Korea is more serious than in Japan. You know why I say that?
Serious means more often, or?
Yeah, because it seems like every restaurant that I go at night with my customers, they ask me to drink, no problem. I say, no, I don't want to drink so much. They say, no problem. Why? Because almost every restaurant have this driver that will drive you home. Almost everyone.
Okay.
Every restaurant. And I noticed that in Seoul. Is it the same countrywide? Because in Japan, it's different. Japan, no matter how drunk they are, they will go and take their train, and then they will, or they stay in a capsule hotel.
In Korea, yes, a lot of many guys are having their own cars. So Thursday night or Friday night, after finish their work, and then gathering together, enjoying their happy hour. Then how to drive their car and go home? They call private driver. So
it's usually provided by the restaurant also, yeah?
Also there's some company, so just like ComfortDelGro or Transcare, just specific numbers you can call, and then driver will come to you and then drive instead of me. Yeah.
And I enjoy going to Korea because I can drink with my friends. And the one thing is that I also realized the taxi driver, they are also very patient with drunk passenger.
Because they don't want to bother them. Because after drunk, then sometimes very easy to upset or can vomit. So just leave them. Yeah, leave them alone. Don't want in trouble. So
there's a few times when I was so drunk, I reached my hotel and then I just open up the door and I start puking.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he's very patient. He never scold, he never do anything. He just sit there and wait for me to finish puking and pay him money.
Did you give the tip?
I never give tip. I give tea money.
Oh, poor thing.
Okay. Anyway, so I guess we have a fun time so far. We're learning some vocabulary about liquor, the flavor in Japanese and Korean. So we do some simple dialogue. All right, like, do you like liquor? In Japanese, you can say as anata wa.
Anata wa
お酒や
お酒や
好きですか？
好きですか？
あなたはお酒が好きですか？
あなたはお酒や
お酒が
好きですか？
好きですか？
好き
好き is like
Yeah.
So あなた is you.
あな
Alright?
た、you.
And then of course お酒 is liquor.
あ
Okay? 好きですか? And then let's
Korea.
try in Korea. Yeah.
술
술?
좋아하세요?
좋아하세요.
Yes.
This one I know.
Yeah.
술 좋아하세요.
술 좋아하세요?
술 좋아하세요.
술 좋아하세요?
술 좋아하세요. 맥주 좋아하세요.
맥주 좋아하세요?
맥주.
Yeah, beer. I like
Yeah. Beer is 맥주.
it. 맥주.
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 맥주, not B.
M sound. Yeah.
ang
맥주.
terang dah.
치맥, right?
치맥.
yeah.
なるほど.
Mm.
Okay. So yes, I enjoy a drink sometime. In Japanese, you can say as hai.
하이.
도끼도끼.
도끼도끼.
飲み物を
노미모노.
を
오.
楽しみます.
타노시미마스. 타노시미마스.
はい、時々飲み物を楽します.
하이, 도끼도끼. 노미모노. 타노시마나스.
楽しめます.
타노시미마스.
Okay, 時々 is sometime.
Sometime.
飲み物 is drinks.
노미모노. 노미모노.
Okay, 楽しい of course you enjoy. Okay, enjoy. All right, then we learn something about Korean.
네.
I like this one. 네.
종종.
종종.
즐겨요.
즐겨요.
Yes. 네. Yes.
네.
종종.
종종.
Sometime.
Sometime.
종종. Sometime. 즐겨요. Enjoy.
즐겨요.
Enjoy.
즐겨요 is enjoy.
Yes. 즐겨요.
Can I say 네? 종종 좋아.
종종 마셔요.
마셔요.
마셔요 means drink. So
Drink,
종종
okay.
마셔요.
마셔요. Okay, good. Let's go for another simple dialogue. Do you prefer sweet sake? In Japanese, 甘いお酒が
아마이 오사케야
好きですか?
好きですか?
好きです.
아마이 is a sweet, right?
Yeah, 甘い is sweet. Okay. 甘い also means candy.
Candy.
Okay. So here, sweet sake 甘いお酒が好きですか?
아마이 오사케가 好きですか?
Okay, we can do it in Korean also.
Instead of sweet sake, I indicate as a fruit soju or flavored soju. So, fruit is 과일.
과일.
과일 소주.
과일 소주.
좋아하세요?
좋아하세요?
과일 소주.
과일 소주.
좋아하세요?
좋아하세요?
Yes, 과일 소주 좋아하세요?
과일 소주 좋아하세요?
But when you ask this question to a guy, then quite means like challenging him.
본当に?
Because it tastes like a sweet thing and low percent of alcohol. Yeah, you are not understand of you cannot enjoy the strong soju, right? Kind of the teasing him.
Teasing him.
과일 소주 좋아하세요?
과일 소주 좋아하세요.
Yeah.
So I can use this with my Korean friends when I go over.
Yes, then also they will challenge you. Okay, let's go.
Let's
And
go.
Then, yeah, you will die
Let's
until
go.
you can drink.
Let's go. We finish this bottle.
Okay.
Last one. No, because you cannot fill up unless it's finished.
Yeah, finish.
So we're gonna finish and then we pour.
Okay.
I always do it with my Korean friend. 좋아요.
좋아요. 과일 소주
You
좋아하세요?
are not Korean. You keep drinking water. Anyway, how about bitter taste sake? Yeah? 니가미 사케와 이카가 desu ka?
니가미 사케와 이카가 데스か?
이카가 desu ka means
이카가
how about. 니가미 is
비tter.
bitter taste.
니가미 사케와
이카가 desu ka?
이카가 데스か?
How about? 이카가 desu ka? How
Okay.
about?
How about? Okay.
Okay.
Then instead of the fruit soju, flavor soju, andong soju is a really distilled soju. Original, traditional way of making this soju. previously when we Korean making soju, all distilled. So
Ah.
very strong, quite bitter and strong and still flavorful. Very nice. Yeah, but because of the mass production, it's taking a lot of if distilling quite expensive and then taking a lot of time. So they change as a dilute. So previous one we know very famous soju is traditional soju. Very famous one is Andong.
Andong.
Andong is a area name, and a lot of scholars
Scholars.
studied there. Andong.
Oh, Andong.
So I don't know why scholars also enjoy the drinks,
Mm.
but anyway, this soju is very famous. Andong soju.
안동 소주?
안동 소주는
안동 소주는
어떠세요?
어떠세요?
안동 소주는
안동 소주는
어떠세요?
어떠세요?
Yes. How about the 안동 soju?
So 안동 soju is very famous.
Expensive, strong, and flavorful, bitter. Yeah, better to just try instead of this mass production soju. Yeah, I recommend.
Okay, good. Now I know something.
Mm.
Okay, so no, bitter taste is too much for me. In Japanese, it's iie.
いいえ。
苦味は
苦味は
私には
私には
苦手です。
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 Because last week we talked about the Japanese. Okay, we talked about nikate. Nikate means it's something that you cannot handle. Okay, yeah. So once again, いいえ。
いいえ。
苦味は
苦味は
私には
私には
苦手です。
苦手です。
So that means I do not like bitter taste. Let's try and do it in Korean.
아니요.
I love this one. 아니요.
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 쓴맛이
신맛이 너무
세요.
세요.
쓴맛이
신맛이
쓴맛 is a bitter taste. Previously I thought that 쓰다 means the bitter.
Yeah.
쓴맛 bitter taste. 쓴맛이
너무
means too much.
too much.
세요.
세요.
Strong.
세요 is strong.
Strong. Yes. 세요. Also very strong. Strong power means also 힘이 세다. 세다 also bitter is strong. Yeah. Power is
세다.
strong. Then we can use 세다.
세다. 세요.
아니요. 쓴맛이 너무 세요.
아니요. 쓴맛이 너무 세요.
Yes, correct.
I still like 아니요. 쓴맛이 너무 세요.
너무 세요.
너무 세요.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
간파이.
간파이. Oh, yeah. Sorry,
you finish. Yeah, you drink water.
Even though I'm drinking, you didn't finish.
Japanese style, I don't have to finish. Only Korean style you have to finish.
타복. Give me new one. Why you give me
ごめんなさい。失礼します。I'm drunk な。はい。ごめんね。4し乾杯。자. In Korean is
건배
or 장. Right? Okay. But hey, look, we also need to give a solution to our viewers out there. Because when I'm in Korea, my Korean friends always bring me to convenience store like 7-Eleven or you know, those that you have. Not CJ, but CU. Yeah. And then they buy something and then they just give it to me to drink.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and then the next morning, I have to go and see the same friend.
Yes.
All right. They ask me to go to his office. But the first thing they do is they say, Jerell, let's go. I go and bring you to a restaurant.
Yes.
And they ask me to drink hangover soup.
Correct.
So can you explain a little bit about this?
Okay. This one is very traditional way for the salesperson or really cannot avoid this happy hour. But you can expect, yes, this happy hour will be very having a lot of drinks tonight, then before having happy hour, they can have some pills that
Pills.
or some drinks
Ah.
buying from the convenience store that
Yes.
protect your liver.
Ah.
So
protect liver.
yeah. So some guys drinks a pack of milk in advance because it's
Milk.
protein, so covering the stomach.
Ah.
Yeah, protect the
Outer layer.
the stomach. And then these drinks or pills, when taking, then stimulate the liver that produce a lot of the hormones.
Hormones.
Yeah,
Okay.
then these because of this, a lot of hormones can digest the alcohol or the breakdown more easily. And then after that, next day, still, even having a lot of alcohol and having a very headache, right?
Headache here.
Then they better to Koreans are having special soups that breaking hangover.
Yes.
Yeah, so bean sprout soup or the kind of the pollock, dried pollock soup.
Yeah, they order pollock for me always.
Yes, very nice. I like it.
I like it too. Yeah. Matcha.
Yeah, 맞아요.
맞아요, 네.
Yes,
오이시.
pollock soup, and also not only this pollock soup, it's kind of the boiling for a long time that spine, pig spine, and then you can collect some meat from the spine. Also this one very good for the breaking hangover.
So it works.
Yeah, I like it because after having it, that my feels like stretching or releasing my tension of my inside. Yeah. Also after having it, then sweating a lot. Then I feel like the extracting all of the alcohol from out of my body.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I have found my own solution to this problem.
Oh, what is that?
Because I learned nutrition from our Oxford.1969. And sometimes my Korean friends, they are so eager to bring me to the place to eat and drink.
Okay.
They forget to bring me to the 7-Eleven.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why I hate, the one thing I hate about is getting drunk, yoparate. Because the head is spinning and everything. But I found a solution.
Okay.
The solution is to take between 3 to 6 vitamin B.
Vitamin B?
Yeah, and I use the Neutralite vitamin B. B complex. So every time I go Korea, I always have this vitamin B with me. And I take 3 to 6 every time. And I go drinking with them.
To protect your liver.
And then the so-called spinning and drowsy and drowsiness is not there. Yeah, it works.
Okay, next time I will try. I will try the B complex.
Yeah, B complex must be from Neutralite.
Sorry for he's introducing.
That is my solution, and it works.
Yeah. Mine is just drinking water. It's good way of dilute the alcohol. Actually, this one. Okay, Koreans normally when starting the happy hour, at least 2 hours or 3 hours. So giving a good excuse to go to toilet and then avoid drinking. So then keep drinking water and it's more often to go to toilet, right? And then also good for dilute the alcohol.
I learned something too. Thank you for that.
Okay, before wrap up, I will introduce very dangerous alcohol. It's sweet and very yummy, but you cannot realize that you drank a lot already passed out.
Yeah.
This one.
Wow.
Yeah, looks gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
This one is a raspberry wine.
Okay.
Raspberry wine. It's a kind of the red wine, but more sweet. Sweet and flavorful, and still it's more than 10%.
10%.
10%
Wow,
of
that's
the
a lot.
alcohol. Yes, quite strong.
Oh.
but when trying, quite sweet because you cannot realize it's quite of the strong alcohol. So keep drinking, and suddenly you never realize you already passed out. So
Wow.
quite dangerous, but I recommend to try this raspberry wine. In Korean, 복분자.
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 Yes, correct. So, I when having a first date with my wife, I didn't know that she cannot drink red wine. But I ordered this red wine.
복분자.
Yeah, raspberry wine, and she really liked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a kind of the good ice breaking,
Mm.
and then yeah, open mind more easily. Yeah, so it worked. It worked for me.
Ah, okay. So anyway, we're going to have our dinner soon. All right. And I hope you enjoyed this session
Yes.
with me and Youngseog. Come join us again. Same but different. If you have any other topic that you'd like to know between Korea and Japanese, we are more than happy to do the show that you will love that. But if you like the show that we have right now, share, like, and subscribe.
Correct.
Better still,
Yes.
stay behind if you think we are good enough and make you laugh, make you have fun. The next show that we have at 9 o'clock is even better.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see the really beautiful ladies what they were
Correct.
talking about.
The key idea is ladies.
Ladies
We
night.
are only men,
Yeah, correct.
drunken men, not attractive enough.
Okay, we have to pass a good chance for them. Then we need to wrap up today.
Yes, come back.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Bye bye.